Welcome to the 2019 Senior Athletic Awards Banquet. It is an honor and a privilege to recognize the senior athletes of 2019.
Abbe, thank you for being a part of our team. You have been such a positive role model and an extremely hard worker all the years that you ran. The team really came together because of your leadership in helping to establish our team dinners this year, and it really helped us bond as a team. I really admire how much integrity you have, and I wish you the best going forward.
Abbe, I was going to list all the accomplishments and things that you've done over the past several years, but they told me they wanted to be out here by midnight, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to say I really appreciate you coming out to play soccer the last 4 years. And just knowing you from even middle school doing cross country, you've always been a very hard worker, somebody who gives it their all every time, anytime you're out there. You'll always be known for just being a unique player, somebody who works hard. Everybody always is just amazed at how you always shoot the ball the outside of your foot, and it's never changed, and it's fun to watch. We're really proud of you for coming back again. After last year, you had your head injury. You know, you could have called it a day, but you decided to come back out your senior year, and we really appreciate you for coming out. We made you a captain this year because you lead by example. You've always led by example. You've always asked, what can I do to help? What can I do for my team? And even as a senior, you still do that, and I want you to keep that. Don't ever lose that. We love how you play aggressive, but the funny thing is you always hit somebody and then you say, I'm sorry, can I help you? And try to help them up, even if it's the opponent. But so that just proves the kind of character you have and what such a great person you really are.
Adam, I appreciate the leadership that you bring to the table. Not only the leadership, but the skills that, you know, if we're in practice and I can't handle something, man, you're always there to help me out, and I appreciate that. You're a kid of great character, very responsible. I think of you like an average adult, my man, and I appreciate what you've given me, and roll tide.
Adam Cottrell, words can't say how proud I am of you, son. Not only as a player, but as a person. You had a great senior year on the court. I had a great senior year off the court. You know, over your career, you changed roles and you excelled them all. You're always giving. Others were always first. I'm going to miss our rides in the morning. I'm going to miss your timely jokes. Most of all, I'm just going to miss you. I'm honored to be your coach, but even more so to be your dad. I love you, son.
Alice Gow. I love how much you were dedicated to cheer and your school. I loved watching you not only on the cheer squad, but at basketball games as well. Good luck to you in the future.
Alice, I appreciate everything that you've done as well this year. I appreciate you guys showing up to practice, working hard when you could be there. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors as well.
Alice, thanks for everything. Alice, you were a helper in practice. You were a film keeper, a stat keeper. You did whatever we asked you to do, and that's a wonderful thing for a coach to have on the team. Thanks for being you, and best of luck to you. Remember, if you can build us one of them robots, 6'4", female, we'll take them and roll them in Lakeview.
Andrew Peck, or otherwise known as Andre. Didn't get to see you much this year, injury-riddled year, but when you did play, I always thought you played bigger than your size. That shows a lot about your character, and I certainly hope you live your life in that fashion. I always will wish you the best. Thank you, Andre.
Anna Wylie. The day she decided to make the move from Gainesville High School to Lakeview Academy was a great day for me as a dad and as a coach. Adding Anna Wylie to the team made our volleyball team a top team in the state at all levels. She will move on, but in this case, she will not get away from her coach. I'll be watching. It is exciting to think about what the future holds for volleyball and Anna.
Ansley Gomez. I'm so glad you were able to cheer with us. I loved having you on the squad and your sweet, caring personality. I'm going to miss you so much, but I know that you're going to have a great time in college.
Aranza, thank you very much for all you've meant to our swimming program. You are definitely a really good swimmer, and really appreciate all that you've done and meant to the program.
Arturo, I admire you, son. You're a good person. It's been a tremendous blessing to watch you grow, not only as a player, but as a person. Thank you for everything that you brought to our team. You brought tremendous value in the locker room, on the court. I'm going to really miss your hugs. I'm going to miss your conversations. Always keep first things first. I love you, Arturo. Blake McIntyre. What a blessing and a joy it has been to coach you, Blake. You have an infectious personality, always positive, tremendous work ethic, high character, But the thing I'm impressed with the most is you're always aware of others. You always find time to do what you need to do to help other people. And that's a tremendous asset. I love your belief in yourself. People tell you things all the time, and you continually overcome all the odds, and that's going to make you even more successful than you're already going to be. Please keep your faith always first. Stay in touch. Thank you for all that you've done for our team, for our school, and for my family. I love you, Blake.
Briley Johnakin, I couldn't have done this basketball season without you. You were such a good captain. Our pep rally was great, and you always have a sweet smile and are kind to everyone. I'm going to miss you.
Briley, no one can question your toughness after shooting in the middle of a monsoon. It was great having you on the team, and I wished you the best.
Brooks, I've told you this in person, but I'm going to say it here. I think you are definitely in the top 3 to 5 players all time at Lakeview. And you may actually be the best that's ever played here. In my 20 plus years of being at Lakeview as a parent, teacher, and coach, I have not seen a better player. I know in the early years of Lakeview there was a doubles pair that ended up being state champions. That was back when tennis was more of an individual versus a team competition. Brooks, I know how hard you worked to get to this point to be that good, but perhaps more important than your talent as a tennis player, you were a great teammate to all the other players, and you were just an incredible person to have on the team. It was really like having an extra coach. I wish you all the best in your next season of life.
Bryce Blackwell, I think you'll go down as the squat master. I know you enjoyed squatting probably more than anything else we did in the weight room. I look forward to you coming back next year and tell me about all the weight you're pushing and all that kind of good stuff. Bryce, you probably don't remember this, but your sophomore year, I believe, we put you in a one-on-one drill with Tyler Gerhardt. And at that time, Tyler was much better than you, much more skilled, much more physical. And Tyler went on to be one of our best linemen that we've ever had. But Coach Jones and I, Logan Jones and I, decided to put you against him one-on-one. And you defeated him, you beat him, and you showed, in that one moment, you showed more heart and character and everything that it took because he was more skilled than you. From that moment on, we knew you were going to be fine, and you certainly did. You went on to have a great career here, one of our most dependable kids. Your value system was absolutely huge. I think that's one of your strongest assets. You seem to hold strong to your values, and I hope you continue to do that and develop those as you move on. Best of luck.
Bryce, you're one of the most sincere, caring, dedicated people that I've ever met. You're a great leader. You led by example. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done for our team, for our school, and to my family personally. I remember the days of bees and growing up and watching you. Very special. You're a great person. I admire your high morals and values. I know you're going to be very successful. I love you, Bryce.
Bryce, man, you always keep practice light. You're one of the funniest kids I've ever met. You're really in tune to what we're doing at all times. I appreciate everything you've done, and I wish you the best moving forward, and go Dogs.
Campbell, it was a great day when you came to Lakeview Academy. You have been such an important part of our program and getting it going in the right direction. Your attitude and your passion for playing the game of baseball is something I have grown to truly enjoy watching and being around. I am truly thankful to have coached you and look forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Campbell Melson, somehow you're going to find your way on Dancing with the Stars. You got moves that are, well, let's just say they're pretty good. We're so fortunate you came to Lakeview Academy. From a football standpoint, your junior year, you were injured most of the year, but your attitude through that was absolutely inspiring. Somehow you remain positive, somehow you remain encouraging, and I know that transfers to when you go through a hard time in the future, you're going to be okay. Your energy this year, your enthusiasm, your passion for the game, for your teammates was absolutely outstanding. I hope you never lose those qualities. I'll never forget that 4th down play. You made many big plays, but that 4th down play when we were playing the Georgia Force, that was just one that always sticks in my mind. Thanks again for coming to Lakeview. Best of luck to you.
Catie Long, You were always smiling, fun-loving, and always were helpful to the little kids when we did the mini cheer squad. Thank you for all your hard work. Good luck in college.
Chris, you've come a long way and matured tremendously. You did a great job shooting this year. I think you definitely found a sport that fits your mental toughness. You learned how to work as a good teammate and help the overall squad. Wish you the best of luck.
Claire Walton. There's so much I could say, but so little time. I love that you have a huge heart and are caring for everyone. You have such a funny personality, and I'm so glad that I got to spend Halloween with you and Linda on your front porch. Thanks for always being there, not just for me, but for everyone else.
Clayton, thank you for coming out your senior year and being a part of the cross-country team. I know that is not something that is easy to do in our sport. I was impressed with the fact that you continually improved your times over the course of the season, and that is what it's all about. I hope that you are as proud of your effort this year as I was.
Clayton, you're a great young man, and it was fun coaching you this year. You made great improvements in your scoring and helped us put together the most complete team Lakeview has had.
Clayton, you're always there, man. You're reliable. You have one of the best golf swings that I've ever seen. You compete, you're hardworking, and I appreciate everything that you've given me as a first-year coach this year. And best of luck down the road in Athens, and go Dogs.
Emma Jones. I'm so glad you were able to cheer with us this year. You are one of my favorites, always smiling and are very sweet. Good luck next year in college.
Emma, I know it was frustrating for you to deal with an ongoing injury, especially with all the ability I know you have as a runner. I do believe your ability to push through and continue despite the injury will only serve you throughout your life. Thank you for continuing to be a part of our team, and I wish you the best of luck.
Esther, it's been a great 3 years. We're finally glad we got you out here by your sophomore year, even though we tried to get you to come play soccer since you were in middle school. So I was so excited when you finally came out, and we teach you the game. One thing about you is speed. You are a quick little booger, so it's good to see you come out and watch you run down people and doing what you got to do. You're one of those rare players that we feel comfortable putting you anywhere on the field, whether it's forward, midfield, and we finally found you a good home on defense because you're so relentless. You run people down and you can stop people very well. We made you a captain this year. You're a very good vocal leader. I know you wanted it, and we just appreciate everything you brought to us for that. I know sometimes it can be tough because of everything that has to go into it, making people do hills, things like that, but we really appreciate everything you've done. We're going to miss you and everything you bring to this team. One thing that a lot of people remember about you is when you're coming down, you take a shot and maybe you miss a little wide. And you always have this high squeaky noise that you make, and I can't do it, but we're going to miss you and everything that you mean to this team. I wish you all the best in the future.
Garrett Green is one big surprise after another. She is one of the most exciting and explosive players we have seen in volleyball. She is a great athlete with potential to make great things happen. Garrett's smile and energy will certainly be missed on the court. Good luck, Garrett.
Grace Abbe. It all started in 6th grade when you and your mother helped form the dance team for middle school. You have a lot of moves and are a great dancer and are very charismatic. I'm going to miss seeing you and your smile. Good luck next year.
Hannah, known you since middle school. It's kind of crazy that you're finally a senior. I remember watching you out there in middle school in 7th grade, and you were this little bitty thing, but you were the most aggressive player out there. And so I was just excited to wait for you to come up to the high school team. And like I said, you've been with us for 4 years. You've been a 2-year starter. Even though your main thing is theater and dance, and I know you're going to do such wonderful things with that. I can't wait to see what you do there. You even bring it out to the soccer field. Everybody loves how when you get taken out, you have a nice little tumble, a nice little flip at the end, and you always make a perfect landing, so it's always great to see. But we appreciate everything you've done for us on the field, all your aggressiveness, everything you've done with your long throw-ins, which is one of my favorite things. It's just, people just get amazed at how far you can throw the ball. It's awesome. But of course, we wish you the best. I hope everything goes well with you in college, and I can't wait to see what all you do in your life.
Harrison, I've enjoyed coaching you, and I've been most impressed with your ability to stay calm and collected, no matter what the challenges you are facing. I believe that trait will serve you well in life going forward. Thank you for your positive energy. I'm also impressed with how hard you worked on your skills from last year to this year. You have proven that hard work in the offseason pays off, and it shows in your performance this year. I wish you the best of luck at Auburn, and remember, time management, time management.
Ian Eccles, you got to play for, along with others, the great Buddy Bowman in middle school. You probably know the story I'm about to tell. We practiced on the same field, middle school and varsity, and y'all had one little corner, and I think Coach Bowman was upset with you guys. He sent y'all running around the field. Y'all had to take a lap around the field. We were practicing, and all of a sudden, as everybody's making their lap around the field, you decided to cut through and go get a drink of water. We even had to stop our practice. Here was this 8th grade kid coming in, he might have been in the 7th grade, coming in, cutting through our practice and getting water. We all stopped and laughed, and I knew then you were going to be all right. Ian, you're one of the most committed, dependable kids that's ever come through our program. Your commitment and dependability is something that I'll never, ever forget. Your legacy here will be obviously as a great leader, a great player, and so much more. I hope you continue to develop your leadership qualities, because one day they're going to come into fruition in a big way. Thank you so much.
Ian, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your reliability as a young man, as a baseball player, your consistency. You're always someone we could call on to do anything we needed to help the team be successful. That speaks to who you are and your family. And I am so thankful that I was able to coach you and see you grow up into the young man you are today. Thank you.
Jack, I will miss your sense of humor and the way you always made me laugh, even when you weren't trying to. You have been one of the most enthusiastic players I have ever coached. Thank you for your passion, vocal leadership, and sometimes the commentary you would give during the middle of the game, especially this past season. I hope you always continue to be that optimistic person throughout your life. Good luck next year.
Jasmine, can't think anybody I've enjoyed more, and coaching for 45 years, can't think of anybody who had a better attitude on life, basketball, their position on the team. You were an absolute joy to be around each and every day, and kind of picked my day up a lot of times when I wasn't feeling too happy. Best of luck to you in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, whichever one you choose. I'm sure you're going to be great. Gonna miss you, Jazz. Bye-bye.
Jessi, although you're quiet, you are a very good cheerleader, and I'm so glad I got to have you on the squad. I will miss seeing you, but know that you will have a good time in college.
Kennedy, thank you for all you've meant to our swimming program. It's a true pleasure to have you as a part. Your attitude and effort have really shown through each and every year. I just want to say thank you for being a part of our swimming program.
KP, we really appreciate you coming out to play soccer this year. I know it's something new for you and something I'm really proud of you as a senior, coming to try something to do for your last year. It's also been very tough because you did part-time with dual enrollment, which is very difficult. Never had that before. But we appreciate you coming out, and I'm glad you tried something new. And I hope everything goes well for you in the future, and we wish you all the best.
Jettie Jones, you always had a great smile. You were very sweet and very responsible, very helpful in this basketball season. Good luck in college. I will miss you.
KJ Millwood, as a JV quarterback, you probably had the worst throwing mechanics I've ever seen. I think you threw it from your ankles. But somehow you were very accurate. You kind of defeated the odds. You also displayed a toughness. You got beat up pretty good, but you kept getting off the mat. It was quite impressive. Your junior year, you had an incredible statistical year. You had over 1,000 yards receiving, had a lot of touchdowns, a lot of honors, a lot of awards, and just an absolute fantastic year. And yet you remained positive and humble throughout that year. Senior year, obviously we're well short of those stats, but somehow you remained the same person. What a great skill that is. Through the highs and the lows, you still remain the same. Keep developing that as you go through life. Best of luck to you.
You're one of the nicest, most caring, big-hearted people I've ever met, KJ. And if people didn't know you and they watched you, you don't realize what a competitive fire you have. You're a fierce competitor. It's an honor to coach you. It's an honor to be around you. I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for our school and for my family, for my son. You've been a great friend. You're very special for KJ. Always will be. Please stay in touch. I love you, KJ.
KJ, I don't think I've ever met anybody with as big a heart as you have. Seeing your smile, getting your hug, watching you play the game, to do anything you needed to do to make the team better by playing a variety of positions, by just bringing your attitude of work and desire each and every day. It's something coaches look forward to coaching and being around. I am truly going to miss that and look forward to seeing how you take that into the next phase of your life. Thank you.
Kepper Mikels, I loved your commitment to the squad. You were great in helping out with football cheer. I'm going to miss having you and your sister next year. Good luck to you in college.
Lanie, thank you for always being there, not just as a runner, but as a teammate. You have such great character, and you are such a caring person. It shows in how you are always there to cheer on your teammates, and I can remember you often giving words of encouragement, even when most of the team was trying to talk me out of doing more of the workout. Keep inspiring people with your positive outlook on life.
Lanie and Natalie Clark, I tried to write an individual script for you both, but it just doesn't seem to work out, so I wrote one for the both of you. In the 2 years that I coached, you played doubles, and in your senior year, you decided to play doubles together. I was so glad when you made that decision and decided to go in that direction. And on top of that, you had a great year. We know both of you as kind and soft-spoken, but what people may not know is that you have a very competitive spirit when it comes to playing tennis. You both give it your all to win the match, but you always shake hands, win or lose, with a smile when it is over. The characteristics that make the two of you so similar is a compliment to you both. Good luck in college at Furman this fall. I wish you both all the best. It has been a joy to coach you.
Natalie, my hope is that in the future, you will make sure when your legs start to hurt, you will take the time to get new running shoes. If you don't, my other hope is that your sister will get them for you. Just kidding. On a more serious note, I have seen so much growth from you during this past season. You have continued to grow as a person and really been very accountable for yourself this year. And I believe that has been what impressed me so much about you. Not many people would have endured the pain and kept pushing themselves like you have.
Linda Geib showed us all in athletics what it means to work hard and to do your job. She is a great example for how to look for the best in situations and how to step up and be an example of hard work. We could always count on Linda to speak her mind and to focus on what was important. Good luck, Linda.
Linda Geib, I am so glad that you were able to cheer with us this year, even though it was only a couple of games. We loved watching you on the basketball court as well. Thanks for letting me hang out with you and Claire at Halloween on her front porch. I will miss you greatly. Hopefully you'll come back to see us.
Linda, I appreciate you giving your hard work and effort throughout the season. I wish you the best moving forward and in whatever college you decide to attend. Thank you for your effort.
Linda, love having you around. Love hearing you talk so fast all the time. I never really could understand what you were saying. Had to ask you to repeat everything. Fun having you on the team. You're a good, hard, steady worker. Loved your rebounding. Outlet passes got our break going. That was fun to watch. Best of luck in life and your education, your next chapter. And best of luck trying to find that 6'7" boy.
Madison Dowdy, I am so glad this young lady chose to come to Lakeview Academy her junior year. She has made Lakeview a better place both academically and athletically. Madison Dowdy is a strong, smart, and athletic part of our great volleyball program. Best of luck, Madison.
Mary Keys Payne, I love all your funny comments and sayings. You were always there for everyone and very helpful. I'm going to miss having you on the squad next year. Good luck in college. Mckenna Mikels, I love how I can give you a look and you know exactly what I'm going to say before I even say it. I will miss you a lot next year, and I know that you and I will always have that supernatural fan club going. Good luck in college.
Palmer, it's a miracle you survived in the weight room. I think you had a couple of near-death experiences. Didn't call your mom and tell her that on purpose, but I'm glad you're still with us. Also, Palmer, I'm going to miss when I ask you a yes-no question. And, well, basically I didn't get a yes-no answer. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, I finally got my answer. Palmer, you certainly evolved into a great player. You were at times unblockable, and opposing coaches would always come up and comment and brag and compliment you. I hope as you go through the highs and lows of life, and especially the lows, that you'll remember you're the best. I think you know that saying from somebody very important in your life. Always remember that. Thank you, Palmer.
Palmer, I really appreciate everything that you've done for our team, or for our school especially. I admire your effort, your commitment, your attitude. You're really, really fun to coach. You're a great teammate. The conspiracy theory, I'm a believer now. You're just a fantastic person. I really appreciate it, especially playing out of position in a sport that probably wasn't your favorite sport. But keep your standards high, and please keep in touch. I love you very much, Palmer.
Palmer, I cannot thank you enough for your role this year as our goalie. I was so grateful when you told me you would play goalie for us. Then, as the season got closer, I got a little anxious because I truly had no idea how you would be. However, I could not have asked for a better person and player to fill that role. You have that natural gift to sacrifice yourself for others, and that says a lot about your character. I cannot count on my hands the number of times in every game you denied our opponent's goals. Continue to have that same grit and determination as you move on with your life.
Paxton, not only are you a great swimmer, but you're also a great young man. It's an honor to have you as part of our swimming program. Truly has been a pleasure to watch you develop, and the desire you've shown in swimming has come through in your attitude and effort. We thank you very much.
Reece Johnson. Reece, you had a great year at #1 singles, and I think I have you down with a 6-1 record, so that's awesome. You may be the first and only female player at that position to get a win over Athens Academy. It's the only one I know about, so congratulations on your record and your year. You are definitely someone who enjoys the challenge of competition. You're an outstanding student athlete who is as talented in the classroom as you are in athletics. A coach is fortunate when they have a, quote, Reece on their team. I hope you have a great time and much success in college at UGA in the fall. I've enjoyed being your coach and knowing you throughout your time here at Lakeview.
Reed, we want to say thank you for all that you've meant to our swimming program at Lakeview. Your dedication and attitude and effort have really made the success of our swimming program better each year. Thank you.
Reece, you've come a long way from not knowing how to load a gun to learning how to break one down and clean it. It was great getting to watch you improve your skills and overcome various obstacles in the matches. You've helped our team come together, and I'm very proud of you.
Reece, it has been a pleasure watching you swim. You are a dedicated athlete to our swimming program, and we thank you very much for all that you've meant and your family to our swimming program. Thank you.
Reece, it has been a pleasure coaching you in cross country. You have worked extremely hard, and that hard work has paid off for you and for our team over the years. Thank you for being someone the team could count on and that I could count on, especially your leadership this year as a senior. I wish you the best of luck next year, and I hope you continue with the same work ethic, as I know you will. Rocco, I always enjoyed watching you in a game. When it would start to get physical and aggressive, you would turn it up a notch to match their physicality. I know your true personality is more thoughtful and considerate. However, you knew when to rise above the circumstances and give tremendous effort. I can remember for many years now, looking back on games you have played in, and could tell by the look on your face when it was over, I could just tell you had given enough. And I thank you for that. Good luck next year.
Sadie Thraikill. Every coach wants that player that says, "Give me the ball," when things get tough. Sadie Thraikill is that player. Sadie has always been a great leader by example. Despite always trying to make me feel old, she will be sorely missed. Good luck, Sadie. I hope to see you on the college court soon.
Sadie, what a player, what an attitude, what a hustler. You have made me a good coach, and I sure appreciate that. Your hustle, your team spirit, it's not about me, it's about the team. That is so wonderful. I am going to truly miss your comments, jokes, criticisms, but most of all, your all-out and out hustle. Good luck, Sadie.
Sadie, we were extremely excited when you came out last year after a few years off. We know what such a great athlete you are, with volleyball, basketball, and soccer. You immediately came in and made an impact on our team, coming in at one of the toughest positions on the field at sweeper, and you made it your own. And the girls are so confident with you back there. We're tremendously going to miss you next year for just you being you. You're one of the only kids I've ever seen who can take people out and not even get a call, much less a yellow card. So I don't know how that's happened, but it's so fun to see, and we know it's going to happen every game. It really gets the girls up when they see you hit somebody and take them for a whirl, and that's it. We know you play hurt a lot, and we know that you give it all you got every time. You're a strong leader. You're a vocal leader. Definitely, one of the main players on our team. And of course, there's lots of memories you're going to come out of this for soccer, I hope. And of course, I think the one you'll remember the most is when Maddie Grace speared you in the back from one of her punts last year. And there's lots of other things we could talk about. But we wish you all the best in your life. And I know you're going to do wonderful, wonderful things as you move on to college next year.
Hey, Savannah, thank you for 4 years. Very, very much enjoyed watching you grow up. Get better as a basketball player, be a real team player on a very good team for 3 years. What a joy. Best of luck to you. Make sure you play intramural basketball in college so you can keep in good shape, and good luck with the fellas.
Sidney, thank you for being a part of our swimming program. It is an honor to have you part of our program and to have you help develop and create a foundation in our swimming program. Thank you very much.
Sidney Nguyen, thank you for all your leadership and help with basketball. You were great in getting the dances together for the pep rally. You were a great help with the mini cheer camp over the summer. The kids are going to miss you, and so will I.
Sophia, although you were not able to run in as many meets as you would have liked, I know you were missing for such a noble cause in volunteering. I will not ever forget that inspirational speech you gave our team at one of our team dinners. You still owe me a copy, by the way. You have such a care for others, and I hope you continue down that path because I believe you have so much to offer others. Good luck.
Tyler Grayball. Kind of like Bryce, I think you'll be the master of the power clean. I know you will miss those days greatly. I know you probably will continue to do that, and you might even teach a course one day on. Maybe you can come back to Lakeview and teach us how to do it. Tyler, throughout your career here, you played just about every position. You got a little bit of taste of all of them. And maybe one day, I don't know what you're going to do, but maybe one day you can come back and coach because you know a little bit about all those positions. Certainly appreciate your patience and your perseverance. Keep developing those, and best of luck to you.
Tyler, as we all know, you broke your hand mid-season and had to sit out the rest of the year, but to your credit, you remained an active part of the team, and your presence was greatly appreciated. Tyler, you began the season as our number 3 singles player, but then moved up to number 2 and even played one match at number 1 singles, and that was against the eventual region champs, Athens Academy. So Tyler, you always stepped up and did what was best for the team, and we thank you for that. We wish you all the best at Ole Miss this fall. It has been a pleasure to be your coach and also to get to know you.
Will, you always had a great attitude and made practices fun. You improved tremendously and helped with the overall team chemistry. It was great getting to work with you this year.
Will, you've been a special part of this swimming program, and just want to say thank you for all you've meant to it, all the growth, all the effort you've put into it. You and your family have really meant a lot to the swimming program, and thank you very much. We as a school and coaching staff would like to say thank you to the players and families of the senior athletes. You have left your legacy on the teams and the school. Always remember, you will always be a Lion.